Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've been a little sick lately, so if I sound a little sick, that's why. I feel a lot better today, so hopefully I'm on the mend. I just had a head cold. That's what happens when you work with college students. You get sick. They bring the plague, okay? The semester started and they all just bring the plague. Today I am filming my Panless Eyeshadows update for September, and I'm really excited about it. You can see I'm in a fall mood today. I got some burnt oranges, some bright red oranges. I don't know, I'm really into it, but I have a really awesome update today, so let's just jump right in. Also, I have new upstairs neighbors, so if you hear some walking around, let's just say it adds to the ambiance of it being fall and almost spooky season, okay? Okay. But let's start with my Modern Renaissance, my focus shades. So my first focus shade is Venetian Red, and I hit pan on it. I am so freaking pumped. I cannot believe I hit pan on it. I used it twice in August, and I hit pan after 30 uses, which seems to be pretty average for me. 30 uses is what I hit pan with. Super happy with that. And then moving on also to Realgar, I hit pan on that as well. If you can see, I'll insert a pic here, but yeah, I hit pan on Realgar as well. I used Realgar 7 times in August, and I'm also wearing it today. I've been really loving it. It is the perfect fall transition color because it is a burnt rusty orange. Absolutely love. And I hit pan on Realgar after 45 uses, which makes sense because I need so little of it. But because of that, that means that in my Modern Renaissance, I have now hit pan on every single shade in this palette, meaning for my focus shadows, I will be rolling in shadows to use up, which is kind of crazy. But I'm just super happy. I feel like no matter what I finish with this year, this was my goal, to hit pan on every single shade in this palette. I definitely did not start with that at all, and that was definitely a goal of mine. Even though they're tiny little baby pans, I still hit pan, so I am just extremely proud of myself and really happy that I hit pan on both of them in 1 month, which is wild. So yeah, I have pan on every single shade in this palette, and later obviously we'll go through all of the shades, but I'm just really happy. Next up is my Maybelline Lemonade Craze focus shades, and the first focus shade I have is Ice Pop, which I also have pan in. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. All right, you can kind of see it there, but I finally hit pan in Ice Pop. I used Ice Pop 4 times in August, and my goal, my goal especially was to hit pan in Ice Pop. I was so dedicated to hitting pan in Ice Pop. I hit pan in Ice Pop after 34 uses, so again, around that 30 mark is typically when it happens, but with all the hard pan in this and how hard pressed it is, I'm just really happy that I got it finished. I am so happy, and that also means that I have pan in every single shade in this palette, which is crazy. And if you are tracking this project, you'll know that that means that I have pan in every single shade in all of my palettes. I do not have a single shade left unpanned, and that is just that to me, I could stop today. You know what I mean? That is the end of this project. I don't need to do it anymore. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it, don't worry. But I can stop today and I'd be happy. I can die and go to heaven. This is the best ever. I am so proud of myself. So yeah, I hit pan in Ice Pop. And my other focus shadow was Citrus, and that was to use Citrus Up, and the pan is a little bigger. I'll insert a picture of what it looked like last time, but I used Citrus 6 times in August. So yeah, really happy with the use I have on that. And I wore this today. It's in my inner corner right here. It's just a really fun, good color for orangey looks. So really happy with that, and gonna keep focusing on that one because it is obviously staying in, but I'll be rolling in another shade to use up entirely in this palette as well. Then finally, we have the Pure Be Your Selfie, and my focus shade is obviously Natural. I did not use it up, but I have pan in every single shade in this palette. Natural, I used 5 times in August. That's what I used in July too. So yeah, just gonna keep trucking on it, using it up. But those are all my focus shades. So now we can just get into all of the shades in all of the palettes. All right, starting here, Tempera and Golden Ochre already used up. Then we have Vermeer. Vermeer I used 4 times in August, just trying to hit a wall on that one. Bon Fresco I actually used 3 times in August, which I'm really happy with. I'll end up using this a lot more in the coming months. I love a good grungy purple look in the fall. Purple and black smoky liners and orange looks is like what I wear in the fall because I'm a Halloween girly and those are the Halloween colors. You know what I mean? Like it's very, and then once I get into like later in the fall, I do more like berry colors because I like to look like a vampire. I'm so predictable at this point with my makeup. Like I know what I like and I know what I reach for. So I'm back on my neutral grind. I think it was like a couple videos ago. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally like wearing fun colors again. And now I'm like straight back to my neutral grind. But doesn't matter. I used this 4 times. I used this one 3 times. Next up is Antique Bronze. I also used that 3 times. Again, I'll use that more in the coming fall months. And then Love Letter I used twice. I tried to use all of the shades 2 times this past month in August instead of once. Like my goal is to hit pan. My goal is to hit pan. I obviously did that, but my goal is to use every shade 1 time every month. But I try to push myself and use every shade twice. So I used Love Letter twice, and I also used Cypress Umber twice. So yeah, Cypress Umber has like a way bigger pan than what it started with. And I'll probably end up using that more in the fall as well because I wear a lot of darker looks in like the fall and winter because it's fall. I don't know, like it just makes sense to me. Next up is Raw Sienna, which I used 3 times in August. Again, focusing on natural mostly, but like that one as well. And then I have Burnt Orange, which I actually I hit my goal on this one and I hit the bottom wall. I used this 22 times in August. And again, I just use it for my brows and I really love using it for that. So I'm gonna keep using it like that and try to expand the pan on the bottom here. And then Primavera I used once. This is one of the only shades that I actually did only use once. I was thinking of using it today to get it used twice, but I don't know, I just really liked the look, how it is with like matte lid and everything. I don't know, I just didn't want to use it, so I didn't. It's fine. Red Ochre I used twice and trying to expand the pan on that as well. Venetian Red, like I said, I used twice, hit pan on it. Warm Taupe I used 3 times and I'll end up using this a lot more in the fall and winter when I wear a lot of more like cool toned looks. And then Real Gar, like I already said, I used 7 times and I hit pan on it. I was dedicated, I was gonna use it. So yeah, that is my Modern Renaissance palette. Very, very happy to see what I'm gonna be rolling in from this one. All right, next up is my Pure Beer Selfie palette, and I have Pure here, which I did not hit my goal on of hitting the wall. I'm really close to hitting the wall. I only used this 3 times in August. I used it today and kind of like buffed out the orange. I'm gonna try to use it more in September than 3 times. Natural, like I said, I used it 5 times. Free, I used it 3 times. And again, I'm just really trying to expand the pan on all of these. Charming, I also used 5 times, which that was my goal, is to use Charming more in August. And I do think I had a good amount of usage on it. I'm kind of trying to expand the pan this way as well. I don't know why all my pans are like going this way in this palette, but whatever. Alluring, I used twice, and I have it today as well on my lower lash line. Gorgeous, I used twice, and I really like this one also in the winter. Fabulous, I used twice. See, these are all ones I'd usually use once, and I used them twice instead. But Fabulous, I used twice, and Strong, I used twice, and I actually have been really enjoying wearing these ones. I don't know, I think it's like kind of that vampy look of having like a burgundy eye. Just really, really love it lately. And then actually Confident, which was super surprising, I used 4 times in August. So I was really into purple looks in the middle of August. So yeah, I got some good use on that. So I'm happy with that. It's been one of my least used shades in all of my palettes. So I'm really happy to have 4 uses in 1 month on it. So I'm gonna keep trucking on that and try to get some shades used up. Obviously try to get natural used up, but in general, try to hit the wall on Pure and Charming and Alluring. Like I'm just trying to get more and more pans because there's actually so much product in these like little pans here. They're pretty big, like compared. I don't know, I'll try to compare them. But like, they're pretty big. See, I know these are square, but still, these are big pans. So there's a lot of product in here and I'm trying to use it up. Okay, last palette is my Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. First up, I have Sherbet. I used that 5 times in August, trying to hit a wall or something, going north, going up on it, and or hitting like the sides here. I usually use it to set my lid, unless I'm doing like a more grungy look, which I've been into lately, so we'll see. I really want to do a pretty like olivey green look soon. I don't know when, but maybe you'll see that for a video. I don't know, I've just been wearing a lot of like oranges and berries and stuff because those are the colors I have here, and that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's fall, guys. Like I know it's technically September, so it's not like fall yet, but it's fall. Like as soon as basically like Labor Day's over, I'm like, it's Halloween, it's fall. I'm ready. Even though like I will say today it's like 75 degrees and sunny, but regardless. Berry Ice, I completely used up. Sunnies is the only other shade that I used one time in August. So trying to get 2 uses on that in September. That is the goal. Main Squeeze, I'm surprised I don't use it more because usually I use it as a highlight, but I think it's because I'm trying to use up the powder highlighter for my Rolling 10 Project Pan. So I just haven't been reaching for this one as much. And Main Squeeze, I used twice in August. Strawberry Lemonade, I used 3 times. My goal for this one is also to hit the corner here or the wall, something around there. So that is my goal for September, to hit a wall in Strawberry Lemonade. I just haven't been into like pinky looks lately because I've been into more like darker grungy looks. But I mean, I'll still use it. It's gorgeous and super metallic. So, and then Lemonade Craze obviously is already used up as well. Citrus, I used 6 times, and Ice Pop I used 4 times. Like I previously said, I am trying to use up Citrus completely, even though it's ginormous. But I do think I expanded the pan a good deal. And then Ice Pop, obviously my goal was to hit pan on it, and I did that. Really, really happy about that. Using it 4 times especially. So yeah, really, really nice, especially because I use like pinks, like I said, less in the fall and winter. So yeah, I'm really glad I got that hit pan on before it's like October and things like that. Coral Punch also already used up. Sweet Tea I used twice. Again, same thing, trying to expand the pan, hit a wall, but I'm focusing on natural, so I'm not super worried about it right now. And then Old Fashioned I used twice, and Sugar Coated I used twice, and just trying to expand the pan on those as well. Okay, that being said, those are all of the shades from all of my palettes. Super happy about that. The coolest part about this update specifically is that I get to roll in 3 new shades. I get to roll in 2 focus shades to use up completely in my Modern Renaissance, and I get to roll in another shade in my Maybelline Lemonade Craze to focus on using up completely. And now my focus shades are going to be focusing on using them up completely. So I think what I'm gonna do for that is my goal is not just gonna be like using them up. I think I'm gonna have a use goal for every month. I think that'll be a lot more attainable. So I think my use goal for this next month is going to be 5 uses in all of my focus shades. I think that's more than doable. And yeah, whatever they are, I will use them 5 times. Hopefully they'll work well together. But since I'm gonna have an entirely new focus 5 basically, hopefully the shades are different, fingers crossed. Obviously, I am not going to have Realgar or Venetian Red rolled in, but other than that, I'm kind of cool with whatever. These all have a lot of product left in them still, basically. So, I mean, it's like basically one of those things where no matter what I get, I'm going to kind of be like, okay, it's going to be daunting to try to use these up, but I'm going to do the best I can. And that's why I have the use goal, so it's less like daunting for me. But I basically can roll in anything except for Venetian Red and Realgar because I just rolled those out. So it'll go like in this order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are my possible. And I'm gonna do it on my watch here, so 1 through 10. I'm gonna do it twice. Okay, the first one I got is 5. Let's see what that one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, it's Cypress Umber. Okay, so we have Cypress Umber as the first one that I'm rolling in. Let's see what the second one is gonna be. That's a really hard one. I use so little of that because it's so pigmented and dark. And then 9 is the next one. I don't know what I'm trying to show you. I think you trust me, it's fine. Okay, so that's Red Ochre, which is the other like hardest shade I have in here. Okay, so Cypress Umber and Red Ochre are my 2 focus shades. So we got some dark shades going on. I don't even think I used those both the bare minimum of times the past like couple months. So it'll be interesting to have to use those 5 times this month. I'll be wearing a lot more liner, I can tell you that. But yeah, so those are the 2 that I'm rolling in for this one. And then let's see what I'm rolling in for my second shade in my Lemonade Craze palette. Okay, so obviously I'm not rolling in Citrus because it's still in, and Ice Pop because I just had it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, basically is how I'm gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So out of 7, let's see. 2, okay. 2, okay, so we have Strawberry Lemonade. So I will be kind of hitting the corner on this one because I have Strawberry Lemonade. All right, that's a pretty good one to have. At least I have a shimmer somewhere. I mean, Citrus is also a shimmer, but the rest are mattes. So let me swatch out what my Focus 5 is gonna be. It's a crazy palette this time, and I'll put up a comparison pic as well. Alrighty, so there is my Focus 5 for September. Look at how dark and grungy that is. I kind of like it, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love that I got some dark shades. I really like that I got the 2 hardest shades in my Modern Renaissance. Like, that's so on brand. Like, the things that I'm like so far away from ever finishing. But yeah, I actually really like the color palette. I like the story. I like that there's some shimmers. And again, just trying to use these each 5 times in September. But overall, I'm really, really happy with the fact that I hit pan in every single palette that I have. I think that's a really, really big accomplishment for me, and I'm super proud of myself. Now it's just trying to use up as much as I can before the end of the year. So with that, if you like this video, please like it. And if you like me, please subscribe and join me on my little journey. I hope you're having a great day, week, month, year, wherever you are. I hope you're getting excited about whatever holiday suits your fancy in the fall, whether it's Halloween or Thanksgiving or even Christmas. I hope that you're getting excited and ready to go for that. With that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.